What are you doing?
I'm pretty sure that's wrecked, mate.
Knock, knock.
Yeah, wrecked.
Who's there?
Knock, knock, who's there? So,
Coil over?
yeah, Coil over.
Coil over who?
Maxspeeding rod
That's
coil
the
over.
one. What edition?
Well, they're like 7 months old and they're buggered. I reckon they've put the wrong spring rate in. So I did a bit of research on forums and whatnot, and apparently an 8 kilo Civic spring is the way to go. But my good mate Trey, Mr. Toe Tickler from Xbox, he has donated some DC2 Integra Maxspeeding rod coilovers.
And he forked out a little bit more money than we did.
Yeah, you got some MCAs. But I've pulled apart this one here, and I'll show you how to pull apart this one when we get to that. But I'm hoping that these are 8 kilo springs. And I'm pretty sure the ones in the back of the CRV are like 3 kilos. I honestly don't know, but probably 6, 3.
I say 2 kilo.
They're hopeless. So hopefully these are a better spring rate, and I'm hoping I can just rebuild those ones there with these springs out of the CRV. All of this seems to be the same. It all seems to screw onto the CRV shock.
Oh,
it's
nice.
Yeah, that's good, eh? It's just, I'm hoping that this is the same size, like this part here. But if it's not, I should just be able to use these parts anyways. But we'll work it out.
Is that why you're bouncing on the car?
Yeah, that's why I was bouncing.
All right, let's do it.
Yep, alright.
So what do we need?
What do we need? Alright, so yeah, with these ones here, oh bang, some coilover spanners, a vise, just clamp that off into the vise, grab your coilover spanner, crack off this one, like so.
Throw the spanner.
Throw the spanner. I always like to throw things on the ground and then pick them back up. It's good for the back. So undo that one. Undo this one. The spring load collar.
Is that going to be spring loaded?
Nah, you undo the spring load.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing this part first before undoing this one. Because if we undid this one here first, this spring's under tension.
That's what I thought.
But if we take this off first, like this.
Ah.
Now the spring is loose. So now once you get to that, you get an 18mm ring spanner and an 8mm open ender. You put your ring spanner on there, on the top one, and then you put your 8mm on this. Oh, and then undo it. That was pretty loose. The other one was a lot tighter than that. And let's say you undo the top bit. Mind you, it has got spring load on it, so I'd suggest to tighten this and then do your spring load when you're reassembling.
We'll get to that.
So
At
yeah,
the other side.
yeah, on the other side when I'm reassembling them, yeah. But yeah, you got your nut, got your top hat, got your spring, got your boot.
She's shagged.
She shagged. Chuck that in the bin. Then you got like a little metal collar thing. And then these, they have to come off the other way. So now you have to remove your shock from the bottom bit. So weird. I don't know, Trey, whether this one here was your driver's side or your passenger side one. But whatever one it is, you got a real bad wall leak, mate. It's really bad.
That's probably why he got himself a new set of coilovers.
I don't think it's your coilovers leaking oil. I think it's your engine.
Ah, okay, yeah.
The B18. They always leak oil. like a H22 leak coil.
So what's a real man's Honda?
K24. CRV. Right, remove the shock from there. And then you can start pulling off all these collars. They're pretty simple. These shockies are shagged as well, so Trey reckons they're like 20 years old.
We reckon they're still going to be better than our...
I reckon. Fully, watch this, ready?
Yeah. We've got a new set of those other ones, but there's no use.
Alright. Alright, I lied. This one.
Ooh, yeah.
See? She's coming back. She's alright. This one here, not coming back. Broken. So that's what our ones are doing. Just sitting like that. And then we're relying on spring, which is nowhere near rated, which is what's caused this to damage so early anyways. So this not matching this, or so this not matching the weight of the car properly has caused this to damage, and then this being damaged has caused this to just be completely damaged now, and that's why it's just, you like take off, you put it in first gear and let your foot off the clutch, and Jaden was saying the other day that we full tuck rim in the rear, just like, and tucks the rim, like what you would have seen when I was jumping on it.
I'm interested to see when we get them out.
Yeah, same. So yeah, just pull these collars off. You have to take them off this way. It won't let you take them off this way because of the machining just there on the...
Oh, yeah.
I tried to, and it just... I even got me spanners, and I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure it comes off the other way. Doesn't matter. Fully disassembling them for you. So you just can do it yourself. So if you have got a coilover and you want to rebuild it yourself, because you have to rebuild them over, 10 years, you get out a good set of coilovers, maybe a little bit more, depending on roads that you're driving on. But if you wanted to rebuild them yourself, you could just get on, say they're Maxspeeding rods, get on there, order a new shock, order some new some new bushes, some new bump stops, new boots, that type of stuff, and just rebuild it yourself.
Let them know your spring.
If your springs, if you've already got good rated springs, they should be fine.
Yep.
They shouldn't really wear out too much. It's normally just this just wears out over time, because it's just, you know what I mean? Mm. You can see how it's just wrecked. It's just normally the shocky that wears out. Just like
Is there anything you can do about that?
Rebuilding the shock? Probably. Maybe.
Google.
You might be able to. Maybe with like a good quality one you can. But I know with these ones you're probably better off just getting a new one. But yeah, that's that pulled apart.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's this little bit here, which is like...
Do you want to step back in the shade a little bit for me?
There's meant to be a bump stop. Rubber bump stop that's... Sits like on the other side of that. It's...
Helps with the knocking?
Yes, so it's just so that it can't go further than there.
Yeah.
Because if it it just protects it a bit. Protects all this too.
Further than where?
Yeah, the piece that was... Because this one's off that one. This one obviously you wouldn't have seen it because it didn't actually have one. It's on the front lawn. Which, yeah, it makes sense why, because this shock's brooded. So... Yeah, there's meant to be that. And then now with this thing, there's like a little snap ring inside. So I just grabbed a pair of pliers and just... I was going to use a hammer, but I didn't want to get too violent. So I just grabbed a pair of pliers and just slowly spun it and tapping it around and around and around and around to the point where, like that, it just came loose. Because there's like a little ridge bit here, you can see, and there's actually a snap ring in there. What the hell?
I don't know. Do we have a snake?
Maybe.
That stuff just moved in the corner. It's a really nice warm corner. Sunny southeast Queensland. It could be a big snake.
Could be. It could be a python, eh?
Yeah.
He's just chilling up there in the raft.
Well,
look.
I don't know.
Oh.
Not really. But you're going to?
No, there's nothing there, eh?
That reminds me of the time that we had that snake in the swimming pool. And I'm calling the snake catcher. You're down there after I'm halfway through a call freaking out. He's telling me it's some small-eyed, really like dangerous snake. Stay away from it.
Small-eyed red belly.
Yeah, stay away from it. So I'm like, and I walk over and Julian's there trying to put it in a milk bottle, like a little dare bottle. I'm like, stop! It's dangerous!
It's alright, it was in a skimmer basket. He was going to drown. I was trying to save him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to have an opinion on that.
There's no snakes up there.
But it was definitely that big whippersnapper that moved. So is he down here?
Wait, look at this.
Oh, I'm so
This is for all the champion
scared. I'm coming back. Hang on.
lovers.
Champ.
Champ, mate. Eh?
Don't call me champ.
Don't call me champ. Look, if you want to wear something good, mate, you got to get my merch. Look at that. Some good quality stuff right here. This is the first OG prototype shirt. Got a little bit of, this is not even a prototype shirt. This is a rep shirt. This is my shirt. I'm gonna change it up, and whatever we'll change it up. But that's the design that I'm thinking.
Oh, sorry. It's just got stuck on that butt. Very nice. Those colours.
Pretty cool.
That shine.
Team Dad Wagon.
That's a really cool positioning.
You like it?
Yeah, do a spin for me while I'm back here.
That was
Put your arms down, just chill.
That was your idea.
Yeah, back around.
Back there.
Nice. Team Dad Wagon.
Comfy.
Yeah?
Comfy loose, yeah. It's gonna get trashed. White shirts, working on cars. Don't you think that's a good idea? Mrs. is gonna love ya.
If she loves you, she won't mind.
That's right. Alright, so now I've done all that. They're all pulled apart. I've done all that. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I was showing you before we got distracted by the snake.
Yeah, oh, don't remind me. I'll get scared again.
Alright, so there's a little snap ring on here. You just got your 2 fingernails if you're like me. If you're a real man and you got thumb fingernails for this job. And yeah, pull the little snap ring off. And then that has a little shelf that it sits on, just like that.
Oh, and that was the thing you tapped off just before.
Yep, that's what locks that on there.
Yep.
Yes. Now I've got to go jack up our guy and start pulling that apart. So I'm going to need a wheel brace, a jack, 17mm. And I don't know what else. I'll let you know. Alright, that's right. I need like pliers and a jack. I mean pliers and a jack. Don't have all the tools for the jack. I robbed this jack out of the back of the ute that we brought. They left their jack in there. That's my jack now. I needed a jack. Pliers. And this. That's my little jack pumper, and that's, you know how your jack pumper's got the thing to undo so it lowers your jack? Yeah. 2 birds with 2 tools with 1 stone. That's good. Bad thing is we're on coilovers too, so you don't even have to jack your car up that high. You know how like stock suspension, you got to jack it for friggin' 10 years.
I just need to check the handbrakes on, because Jules is known for not using the handbrake. It's on.
The back wheels are off the ground anyways.
Ah.
We're relying on gears.
I didn't want to sound smart, I was just scared.
Showy. I must have been feeling strong that day, the other day. They're tight as. Oh yeah,
In the reflection of the car, it made you look strong. Your arms were just like Hulk.
Massive. It's
In the reflection. I know you are, but they were like massive.
While we've got these off, we might do a bit of a on the brakes. And maybe a
Calipers.
little bit on the rotors. Because, like, come here, look at this. Like, what is that? It's like rusty looking. All I need to do is just slap a little bit of black paint on that, and it's going to look brand new. And then on
But
these,
look at this. Shiny.
yeah, see, slap a bit of black paint on that, brand new. And these need some purple paint, I reckon.
Your calipers?
Yep. The sun's so bright, and I left my sunnies at bloody Robin's house. If anyone knows me, you know I wear my sunnies like before we go outside. I go outside at night time and I put my sunnies on my head.
Sometimes I have to take him off his head when he's sitting there watching TV at night.
So I just wear them all the time. I don't even know I'm wearing them most of the time. I definitely know when I'm not wearing them.
Yeah, it's kind of not an accessory to you, is it? It's like a attachment or a extension of you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I feel weird without them. Like my head feels like weird.
What, man?
My jack doesn't jack up high enough.
Oh, the jack you stole
Yep.
off yourself.
Yep. Doesn't jack up high enough. It's freaking low jack.
So we're not doing no shifty stuff like the time the car nearly fell on you, are we?
Nah. That's why I'm.
Oh, what?
Just a spider web. It's alright. I just really don't like spider
God, I
webs.
thought it was that snake.
I didn't even need to go that deep, man. Is there a spider on me? These normally have spiders.
Some good
on
old
them.
rusty trusty car stands. Trusty rusties.
Yeah, right. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about them. I'm more worried about you when you're under the car and it's falling. Oh! Ah!
What?
Ah!
Oh.
Ah! No! Don't put them towards me!
They're all over me now. Bastards. Alright, there we go. Now I just need to go get a mad little bolt for this one. That's Jaden's little trick. We lost our pin for like the second time we used it. So we got ourselves some mad Commodore head bolts, mate. Boom. Commodore, built Australia. Tough. Not as tough as a Honda, but tough enough to use to hold up a Honda. Good. Now I can lower the jack down and put a chock of wood underneath the jack. So I can get a little bit more lifty.
Did you just say you're putting wood underneath the jack?
No. Yeah. But I'm using jack stands this time, guys. Don't stress. Last time, right, I had a scissor jack underneath the tow ball, took both wheels off, and then decided to start replacing the diff. That's the video where the Honda's on the ground. And I mean, literally on the ground.
I wish there was footage of that.
I was underneath it about 2
Yeah.
minutes beforehand. I nearly had a flat head. You know how you see cane toads on the road? That was nearly me.
That's
Jack
why
stands, guys.
That's why I'm here. I'm not just cameraman. I'm also safety dude.
Oh, trust me, I'm pretty sure I won't do that one again.
Yeah, no, you won't be allowed to.
That's scary. That was really scary.
As I said, I'll call the cops. You're not even allowed to do this.
We just
You're putting your life at risk.
Yeah. That was actually really scary. Scary.
Ah, he's looking for a chock of timber. A bit of that around here.
Blue gum.
Some nice
Oh,
hardwood.
mate, I'm going on. I'm just going on. Australian. Blue gum. Hard as nails. Australian.
Aussie.
Oi. See, we got the Australian Commodore head bolt with the Australian blue gum.
Japan.
Hey?
Nothing. watching you, mate. I'm watching you.
There's nothing sketchy about this.
Yeah, if it's not straight, it's a bit sketchy.
As long as that's like straight, that's sort of centerish. Mate, see, good.
I wouldn't even trust those jack stands. They look dodgy.
I've got better ones.
Do you save them for a better rainy day, better day, special occasion?
Them are good going out. Them are good going out ones, right?
Oh my god.
I take them like when I'm going out on a, like when Shazzy and I go out on a date, I'll take those ones.
I think we're about 9 years in.
Hey?
When's this date?
Hey? I always take you on a date.
9 years. You always take you on a date.
Yeah.
You're getting nervous.
Is the wheel still not off the ground? You talking crap.
Wheel marks.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
What was
Contact.
that? What are you pointing at?
You got wheel marks on your shirt.
Wheel mark?
Looks cool.
You'll probably notice in this, guys, I do a lot of stuff by hand with good old trusty slow pace hand tools. It's just the way to do it. Maybe.
Oh, that's wide.
Big boy 20.
Oh,
What are they? Like a 275 in the rear, you know? Yeah, see? 275. They're pretty big. They're race cars.
it took some discussions back and forth to get that fitment exactly how we wanted, to get a little bit of stretch and some wall on the tyre with such a big rim
Yeah, and then...
with a small space.
Yeah, and then also it still matches the factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still matches the factory tyre size. So we've
wheels,
still
yeah.
got the factory spare tyre, which it doesn't ruin your diff like what happened to us.
That was a scary day.
Yeah, was eh?
Yeah, we thought we could just put the spare tyre on and off we go, get in a flat tyre. I'll let you explain how the car handled after that once we got going.
It was just the VSA and the ABS and everything was just wigging out, having a carry on because of the 17 on one side and the 20 on the other side, and it was just like coming into corners and it was braking hard and
Reefiness off the road.
because it was braking so hard to one side, it was ripping the steering wheel nearly out of my hands.
This was in a range as well, like a like
it
a
was on
windy
like a
range up in the
windy-
hills of Koran.
It was fun. No.
That was, what's going on? So then we
sick,
went
yeah.
back to your mum's house and we got rid of the VSA lights and stuff because we thought it was sensors.
Just pulled the fuse out and whatnot, the fuse, so that it was continuously turned off.
Thought we had problem solved.
But still, because I didn't think about this having a rear diff, the one side being smaller than the other side, it basically binded the diff.
So by the time we got back at home,
it was
over
welded.
100 Ks,
Yeah.
it welded itself.
Yeah, it was we fully had a welded diff in the rear. You'd go around a corner and the inside wheel was just like skip, like if you've got a locked diff or a welded diff. It was broken, and it was constantly four-wheel drive too. Like it wasn't disengaging the rear-wheel drive.
No,
so these
yeah.
have got front-wheel drive, but when it recognizes the front wheels are spinning, it engages the rear diff, whereas it was just constantly engaged.
We were so hoping it'd be an easy fix, but it did end up being the actual diff.
Yeah, they're a non-rebuildable diff. Yeah, so you just had to find a wrecking one and get the new diff. It was like $500. It was a little bit dear, but
Well, not as bad as we thought.
yeah, here's what it is.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
What's going on in here?
Yeah, see, it doesn't even say, it just says -6. So maybe these are only 6 kilos. I couldn't tell you. Even if they are.
It'd be cool if someone could tell us from that code if that's to be done.
Yeah, that would be mad.
It could be just their
Their
cereal
code.
or whatever,
Yeah. But If these are 6 kilos, that is a good sign, because the ones I've got from Trey's ones, they're 8 kilo. So all up, that'll be an extra like 4 kilo.
I can see the difference in the spring.
It looks thicker, doesn't it?
Trey's one, yeah.
Yeah. It does, eh? So yeah, that's pretty kind of simple to do. You just have to undo your bottom shock mount. You have to undo this top control arm, adjustable, or not adjustable yet. We've got that coming to that. Undo that. We should be able to just drop this whole thing down enough to pull the coilover out. Last time when I did it, I had the what do you call it? The sway bars in. Well, I don't have sway bars anymore. So yeah, I'll get out the socket kit out of the back of the Honda.
Tough Japanese-made car, Honda.
Honda.
You had something to say about Holden.
Oh yeah.
So what do you have to say about Honda?
They got good engines. Really good engines. Technology's pretty good. Look at their leather interior. That's pretty good. Pretty good. But
They've got VTEC.
VTEC, yo. This has got fake VTEC, but we won't tell anyone that.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I thought we've always had VTEC.
We have VTEC.
What do you mean fake VTEC?
Well, it's half VTEC.
Why? What?
Well, it's only got iVTEC, so it's only on the intake.
Why do you do this to me years on with things?
So it doesn't have exhaust VTEC.
By the way, I've got a daughter. Just joking. I always knew.
But yeah, they only got VTEC on the intakes. It doesn't have it on the exhaust.
Ah. I need a lesson further in that.
So instead of having also like a proper VTEC's got you, because it's double overhead cam, so it's got 2 sets of cam. Well, I'll stop you right here for a second. I said double overhead cam. Single overhead cam also has real VTEC, because my F22B1 was a single overhead cam and it had real VTEC. It's just got one cam, but it's just one busy as F cam. It's really, really busy. It's just got like low blow, 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 all the way along it. So, just so you don't bloody carry on at me going, oh mate, you don't know what you're talking about, double overhead cams, the real VTEC, single, no VTEC. No, I know, it's still got VTEC, mate. I know, I messed up what I was talking about, sorry. And then on the cam loads, you've got your like low RPM loads and then your VTEC load. So it's got 2 sets of loads for each valve. And what happens is when VTEC kicks in, it's like an all pressure or electronic sensor that basically slides over the camshaft, which then gives the valves higher lift. Well, on this motor, it's only got one. It's still got the double overhead cam, but the exhaust cam's only got 1 set of lobes for each valve, whereas the intake's got the proper VTEC. So it's like intake.
Is that what Jaden always means by get a real Honda?
Yeah, that's why he always picks on me and calls it fake, because it's got fake VTEC. It's got half VTEC.
That's mean.
Well, that's alright. Because if I just throw boost at it, mate.
Ooh.
Or some NOS, like everyone, all the old boys, like all my dad's mates, they're all like 50s, 60s, 70s. They're all telling me, just chuck NOS at it, mate. Just love it. They're old school, so they probably know what they're talking about. What do you reckon?
I don't know.
They could just be setting me up to blow my car up too, because I'm a noisy bastard.
We know how to turbo.
I did these up with a rattle gun too.
Oh no, I'll move back. It's gonna be tight.
Not as tight. Not as strong as me, mate.
Not as tight as me, mate.
But I was gonna say that. Not as tight as me, mate.
Miss Penelope, what are you doing?
What do you reckon of my fully 6 custom welds on my exhaust pipe, mate? Pretty good, eh? I'm not the best welder there is. I should get a job being a welder.
It looks a little bit like a bird poop. Not bad. I have seen worse and paid for worse.
Yeah, I've actually 100%
Yeah.
paid for worse. I'm not even joking.
You're only going to get better.
I think that's the ABS sensor.
Where'd you take that from? It's just clipped up on that. Yep.
Yeah, on the control arm, just
Yeah, I
like
see.
clips. And plastic, you just push one side, pull, and then.
Yep.
Yeah, that's for the ABS. So that's what we were talking about before about the diff. That's how the VSA knew that one wheel was spinning slower than the other. It's basically this wire here. It's got a sensor down in here, and then this runs all the way back to the ECU and tells the car that this wheel's spinning slower than that wheel, so we need to bloody put the brakes on that side. It's scary. Really scary, man.
The reflection of you is scary because it's like, oh, woo, wonky donkey when you move around.
So yeah, I've undone this top control arm bolt. Pull that out. I don't think that's coming out any further. I need to use a little bit of muzzle. There we go. Like so, and it comes out, and that drops down. Now,
I have some space.
yeah, we have a little bit. We need to replace them so bad. We need to get adjustable ones. So this is adjustable, which then will stop. Adjustable camber arm.
Camber arm?
Yeah, camber arm. Yeah. So yeah, Hard Race does the adjustable camber arms for the CRVs. It's just like, is it Hard Race? Yeah, Hard Race. That's the brand that does it. And then the company that I've found that I'm probably going to get them off is Car Mods Australia, CMA. $250, I think. 256 or something like that. They're not that dear, but they're mad. They come like hard, powder coated blue and white. I think it is. They're gonna look smick.
Nice.
Yeah. So now I'm just doing the bottom shocky one. I'm gonna have to use a little bit of foot muscle because of the ankle of the dangle.
Just give us a sec. I'll get in there. Yep. He's a tough guy.
Yeah, look how bad this one is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna need to like wire wheel this on.
Olden days car. What were you saying about a facelift model in these?
The face there.
Is this the facelift, or what is the facelift model, and what do you mean?
Yeah, this is the facelift model. So it's like 2010. I think was the year it went over to the facelift one. Because it's like 2007 to 2011. I think that's what the product line of all the years that they brought the third generation of Re4 CRV out. But yeah, this one here is the facelift model. So they did a few things like for the second generation of it, basically to change it. They what did they change? They changed the front grille. The front grille is now, it's got chrome slats, and then it's got like honeycomb bits down the bottom. They changed that from rather it being like a solid chrome bit without the honeycomb bits, and they were just like weird plastic. I've got a photo actually of this side by side with a pre-facelift model to the facelift model.
Pop it up on the screen.
Yeah, I'll pop that up on the screen, yeah. The dash cluster, so like the actual dash cluster, the backlighting is good. The facelift model has got like, it's got a blue backlight, so it's like looks mad rather than, I think it was like just, they said on the forum I was reading, they just said a black backlight. I don't know what that means. I'd say, how can it be a black backlight? Anyway.
It might be just like, I don't know.
I think they're tripping. But what else did they do? So the fuel economy, they changed the fuel economy. Got better mileage per hour, mileage on it. It's like went from like 12 down to 7 or 8. And they also upped the horsepower from 166 horsepower up to 180 horsepower. Yeah, that's quite a big jump.
It is.
So you definitely smash a friggin' first generation.
Excuse me, P. Up here.
Shredder pie. Misadventurous down there. Hey? Look at this little pooch.
Beautiful girl.
Oh, little pooch. He's a little apprentice mechanic sometimes, ain't ya?
Or woodworker.
Oh, yeah.
Or cleaner.
Yes. So yeah, now we've got all that. So now I can push down that quite a fair bit there to go get a bit of room. So now I have to go into the car. Yes.
Ah.
And I have to get the bolts at the top. I do. And then yeah, that's the cover.
You need a vacuum.
Yeah, I only vacuumed it like.
There's one right there. I don't see that.
Let's do this. I've found this again with your real man's nails. Stick them in there.
Or a screwdriver.
Yeah, no, you just get a
Real
screwdriver.
man, a real man.
No, I said real man's fingernails.
All men have real man fingernails.
Yeah, but like, look at these. They're like, you need a grinder to cut them. Oi, did I tell you?
You can say big boy's fingernails, but you can't say a real man.
Oh, okay. Big boy fingernail.
You can say what you want.
So that's a 12. This is just like a cover brace thing. It's friggin' annoying. Because you have to undo like 6 bolts. Hold up. 6, 8 bolts. Just to get in there. I nearly did the sneaky. And just didn't put this back in. But then I thought about it and I was looking at it. And I'm like, that kind of looks a bit like bracing. I probably should put that back in.
What's that hole there?
That? Nah, I did that hole. So
You cut that hole?
I cut that hole. Looks good, eh?
What?
No, it's so I could get in here. Because these are adjustable dampener.
Is that okay though?
Yeah, I did it in there. See the ridges? It's got ridges there and ridges there. The ridge bit's the structural bit. Okay. I stayed away from the ridge bit.
I trust you.
Should be right. I'm sure, you know, if there's any engineers watching, and they'll let me know. I did do like.
I'm sure if you Queensland roadworthy guys watching, you'd be cool about it.
No, you wouldn't. She's joking. My Queensland roadworthy dude has no idea about any of the stuff I do after my roadworthy. I get my roadworthies.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have
stock cars.
Someone to help us with roadworthies, I guess.
I'd get roadworthies with stock cars and then modify them afterwards. And then just keep them registered because you don't want to have to get another roadworthy.
You can't sell them either.
Oh, you can.
I'm making this sound as dodgy as I can.
So yeah, they're 12mm ones, and then you've got they include the shocky mount ones, the coilover mounts. You have to undo them as well. They're not bolted underneath this mount; they're bolted through this mount. Does anyone else watch back over their videos and go, why didn't you think of that when you were doing it instead of now? But at this point, I'm saying the coilover bolts go through this bracket. Rah, 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 rah. Mate, why didn't you just undo the 2 coilover bolts and drop the coilover out? You didn't actually have to take that whole panel off. Mate? Mate? Hello? Anyone there? Because otherwise I would have just drilled some little holes in the sides here, like I've done here, so I don't even have to worry about taking this out. I could just... trust me.
She's roadworthy, mate.
Trust me, that's what I would have done. But no. Oh, you know what I just realised? I actually could do that.
Stop it.
No, I could, but because it's not going to do anything. Because there's already...
It's going to make that even weaker again.
There's already 6 bolts holding it down. You don't need 8. I think they just did that just to be safe.
Yeah, they probably did do it to be safe. Safe's a good option.
Safe. What's this size? 15 mil on your max speeds. Did you see that? Slow and steady. Well, you know what? I'm going to take this nut out first while it's got pressure on it, because this one's really hard. What are you laughing at? You laughing at me?
My mind just drifted elsewhere. Doesn't matter.
Oh, you know what? If this is successful, man, it's gonna ride better.
I know.
Because it is actually kind of scary sometimes. Like if you
Yeah.
come booking into a corner at the speed limit.
Suggested speed limit around a corner.
It's so sketchy. But if you're doing the speed limit, it's not too bad. But if you're doing like the suggested speed limits in the corners,
They're slower.
hey,
They're slower.
you know what I'm talking about.
Or are we talking about Jill's suggested speeds?
So yeah, that's.
Whoa, 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 under attack.
So yeah, that's that bit out. The bracing bit, which then exposes your trusty max speed coilover.
Knock, knock. She has been knocking all year.
Yeah. Boom. And then that's how you get. Did you see that?
No.
Oh.
Well, you're like so quick.
Ready? Reverse.
Rewind.
Reverse. There we go. See, that's
So now it's time to take out the.
coilover.
Yeah.
That's how it was. We just reversed that in real time. It was like a real life reverse. You know how some people edit in reverse? I just did it in real time.
Like old school tools, you
Yeah.
know?
But ready? You just go that way, and she just falls on out.
Nice.
What the hell's fighting these? All right. Let's go pull these apart.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny?
Penelope.
That top hat looked like it was so similar.
Show me now.
But
Oh
now-
no.
That heat's different. That doesn't matter because that's
Yeah.
how to use it. But yeah, even the bolts looked like they were the same.
Way smaller.
Yeah. See, that's why when we're driving along, it's going.
Oh, that noise scared me. It sounded like the spring was pushed out against our rubber on our tire or something.
Nah, it's just all the bushes.
Try going through a shopping centre car park slowly. It's so embarrassing. Everyone looks at you. I don't know what they think's coming.
It's because they're bloody.
Probably like a horse and carriage or something.
I knew this would.
Whoa. This guy's strong. Watch out. And he throws spanners, so
Freaking.
watch your heads, guys. What? He's going through that head.
It's just really tight. I was trying to think of maybe a better way I can make it like rigid.
Oh, another set.
I think I've got another set somewhere, to be honest with you.
Yeah. They're a different shape. All three are different.
I could be a suspension rebuilder, you know.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, no, see, that's a way better one. Look at these. See the difference there? Look at this one. Look what the red one did. It full just like slipped off and
Scratched her up.
it took him out of chunk. Yeah. It's so funny down at the car meet on like the time attack. What was it? Yeah, time attack. Something like the track event that we were down at anyways on Friday, when Trey was there. He was looking at our coilovers. And he's like, bro, how are they so rusty already? Tin Can Bay, mate. Tin Can Bay.
Live by the beach.
Sugar honey iced tea.
What's up?
Oh, they're just like
Stiff. And
yeah, it's
dirty.
because they've been wrecked for so long and basically just constantly bottoming out. They've just everything is just really, really, really stiff. Plus, I tightened it all up to start with.
And probably a few times over the
Yeah, because it's come loose a few times too. Like this has come loose, so that's probably going to be real fun to undo for me as well. Because I've freaking tightened the shit out of it.
It's rusty in there.
Yeah, it's alright. We're replacing this whole shock bit. I don't think it comes with new boots, but I'm going to be running bootless, mate. No new boots.
Hang on.
Yeah, well, how stupid, eh? Like, clearly they're going to be wrecked me.
That's alright. We can get some. There'll be something at Autobarn.
Same thing as before, now we're just disassembling. I get a bit confused sometimes. I need some of this, that's why.
I just think it must be lunchtime after you pull this one apart.
Jules Racing custom made coffee cups with me.
Tumbler.
Fully sick YZ on it. My favourite bike of all time.
It is your dream bike. I'm so happy you ended up with it. How'd you end up with that?
Well, we swapped our CD5 Accord for that. It was a turboed CD5 Accord running about 18 pound of boost. The young blokes that owned it before me, they put it on a laptop and they tried to get a little bit fancy, but it's not something I couldn't even just get on a laptop and play. I wouldn't dare to get on a laptop, play around with a tune. So I feel like they were in the same league as me, and they've done it and they wrecked the tune to the point where it was boost cutting at I think it was like 4,000 revs, 4,000 revs. So you get like a quarter way through the rev range, and it would just boost cut and misfire and splatter. It was detonating. I was still on my green peas too, mind you. It was my second car. Excited.
We scored it for cheap. We swapped it for a VR Ute that we paid about $2,000 for. And then I think you swapped a bit of cash extra their way.
Yeah.
It was kind of, I don't know, it went in the hard basket, didn't it? It's like old technology.
Yeah,
You don't really
had
have
an
the money to
F22.
move forward.
F22, single overhead cam. It had real VTEC.
It was beautiful, but
Yeah, it was
gorgeous.
originally green with a black pearl paint job over it. Had full custom like full custom stereo system under.
My Carmeline's got their hands on it at some point.
Yeah, so it was at a car show. The previous owner was at a car show.
Before the Young Boys.
Yeah, before. Yeah, it's a couple. I think
Or
it was
maybe a
even maybe
few.
2 before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shazzy actually contacted the bloke that built it and was full messaging him, and we got heap of photos, and he told us about the turbo being rebuilt like 3
Heaps
or
of
4
history,
times.
yeah.
Yeah, heaps
We were
of
so
stuff.
excited about it, weren't we? But there's
Yeah.
something just, I don't know. Other things come along in our lives, other things change. Started forward driving a lot, and
I wasn't real confident back then on like much. Like I'm still not crazy confident, but I'm a lot more confident. Because even doing something just this simple, I would have been hesitating on it.
and I guess also having like a rental property, not
Rental.
allowed to open up engines and
Yeah,
make big
and
messes.
And like if you look at like our shed, this is pretty much how the shed is all the time. I do a bit of woodwork, so it's dusty as hell.
It is.
I wouldn't want to open motor in here.
All sorts of tools.
Yeah, I got all that loose, all that's all loose like that. So now we can move on to the top bit like before on Trey's ones.
How tight's that gonna be?
Probably pretty tight because this is the one that was loose the other day. Not too tight. It was tight, but manageable. This nut was completely off, like completely. We were driving home from Gympie, and all of a sudden we hear this mad bang, clang, crash. I'm like, what the hell? Jazzy's like, what was that? I'm like, I don't know. Turn up the music. Best thing to do in those situations. So we did that. Anyways, we get home, and the next day I pulled that bracing off, and yeah, this whole nut and washer was just chilling in the little strut, like in the strut top tower area. And yeah, it was completely loose. So on our drive home, the VSA light was constantly flashing at me and all sorts of stuff, but I was just ignoring that. Not
I'm
saying
glad I
anything
didn't
to
know.
anyone. I always just pull stuff apart and then just sort of sit it down how I'm. Yeah, see, these ones are saying 7.5, so they're the same like lengths, but you can tell they're thicker. And yeah, these ones are saying 188 kg, and these ones are saying 166. So I'm guessing they're 6 kilos. These are 8 kilos.
Yeah. Good. Same length. That's what we want.
And yeah, see, it fits on there mad too.
Perfect.
And this bit should fit on here mad too.
Totally. So we've half decoded the spring.
There you go. That's basically what it will be. Because that's the old spring, and that's the new spring on our old setup. But I've got to replace this whole shock and everything. I even feel the difference in weight. Like that's the old one.
Oh, double.
Yeah, hey.
We could probably weigh them.
Massive difference.
I'll go get the scales.
You'll need like our bathroom ones.
Yeah.
So the old one is like 1 kilo. And then the new one is like 1.5 kilo.
2 kilo.
Yeah, almost 2 kilo.
No, she's on that line, mate.
No, I'd go 1.5. It's in between.
I say 2. It's a debate.
Shazzy being a proper Queenslander.
Just probably being a proper female.
I hope he's
I just can't help say those things.
Fuck it. Just. You know what we do with these ones?
Whoa, dude, something come flying out, you psycho.
I just broke my bin, man.
Oh my god, not the bin you caught on fire.
Yeah, this bin's been through hell.
I'd say it was sitting there.
Look how look at these, Jay. Watch this when I pull this out. This is out of our car. Right? And this is how the trays go. Fully identical.
Same. Show me that top, how rusty that is.
Yeah.
Ooh, caca.
Yeah, hey. So the differences between ours is this is solid bottom with just one little pissy little hole in it. And then Trey's ones were like full open. So all the water just runs straight out.
Nice. Okay, so can you... No, you can't.
No, I can't because the way the
Opposite
design.
setup. Yeah. Dang. What about a few little drill holes?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to because of the strength.
Are you worried about structure and strength all of a sudden?
On them I am because they're already shit.
That's true. Oh, nice shirt, mate.
Good, eh?
Very nice.
Comfy,
Wow.
good breeze. It's not too hot.
Looks like a nice comfy size.
It's ration it already, eh?
Nice.
Oh.
It's fine. I was thinking I'd add to it tie-dye. So do like a brown tie-dye with maybe a bit of black. It just doesn't matter if it doesn't wash off then. Your stuff around it adds to it.
Yeah,
Maybe we just tie-dye everything you own.
it will be tie-dye.
He basically tie-dyes his own things. I mean.
Yeah. Hey, I know. Most of my like work shirts are 100% tie-dyed. They've got I've got gasket goo, big bloody red, black, and white silicone. Oh, all sorts of stuff.
I've got the bestest poodle in the world. Look at her just sitting there, watching her mum, dad.
You know what she's doing.
Loving me. Don't ruin the moment. I can't see Bop It down there. No.
Are you ready? Go!
Dear. Always ruins a moment.
Boing, boing, boing.
We do too. Oh, golly. Gentle, gentle.
My mustache is in my nostril hole.
Oh. Do you need help? That's all I'm here for. I'm just cameraman.
Cameraman?
Yeah, and I can take hairs out of noses too. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh well. I'm here to serve you. Wire brush.
Yeah. Just getting out all the crap out of the thread.
Caca. Oh, still, did I get the wrong side?
I don't know.
I just put in some grease there to help it hold down.
Yeah, I tried. I didn't want to use my fingertip, but...
Don't suck it back in. Ooh.
Oh, mate, hold up. Hold your freaking horse.
Hold your horses. Or unicorns.
Here's me, just barehanding it. Probably supposed to be wearing like gloves and stuff, you know. Putting nice fingerprints on my brand new shafts.
I'll be more worried about the sand on them than the fingerprints.
I don't know why they look different. Like, does this not look better, like, better?
Show me the other one. Give us a comparison. Better or better?
Because this one's, like, still shiny.
Alright, get us on the bench, eh?
Things like that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. There's like black stuff.
And it looks like kind of thicker a little bit.
Yeah, it does. I agree. It is. So the ones they've sent us is upgraded, or is this? Yeah, that's ours.
No, that's Trey's one.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, our one's in the bin.
Oh, it is too. Durr. You just put your 3 ring things back on
Yeah, 3 ring things, yep.
first.
And then put the shock back into the bottom bit. I didn't have to measure whereabouts it was on this because this is the ride height, but I just know it was just all the way down, as low as it can possibly get. Yeah, like that, mate, nice and low.
How tight did you do up this?
That?
Pretty, just yeah? Oh, yeah.
Just tight, because this here does the, like, fully tightens it. Or it's like, not tightens it, sorry, this locks it. It's like a locking collar, locking ring, locking, whatever the term is. So now we'll drop these back down. They'll be right in the way. We won't even be able to get the top hat on. Too much preload on the spring. Little metal collar. I'd say that's just to protect the anodize. Like your gold anodizing. That's probably all that is for. Boom. And we should be putting a new boot on, but we don't have any new boots. Oh, hold up. Before the spring. Yeah, bump stop. Was it that way? That way. That way. Yeah. I'll just put it actually straight onto this. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. And like this.
And that was step that. And this is step this.
Now it goes your top hat, your rubber boot, your washer, and then your nut. Tighten this up before you do your preload on your spring. I reckon that's the way to do it. Because if you do your preload on your spring first and then do this up, it's not going to be like true tight. Because it'll be getting tight before it's actually tight because of the spring load will be fighting you. Whereas if you do this first, I feel like this will be better and it shouldn't come undone then. It's tight. Now, yeah, look at that. There's already preload on that spring. That's already a big difference.
That's your I'm a professional look.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, big difference.
When it comes to spring loads, like, dude, I don't actually know how to set that properly. I know, like, Trey's ones were, like, nowhere near as sprung, like, spring ready as ours. So I'm just going to go like... I'm just going to go like that for now on this one, because I can always adjust this. So all I have to do is just jack up the car like I've done, take the wheel off, undo the locking, and then just adjust it. But I'll start with this for now, and what I'll do is I'll get a measurement. This is how I did it last time as well. So I just measure from the top of the top hat and then to the like the bottom flat bit there of the bottom hat, and it's 82 mil.
I could argue, but we'll leave it at 82.
No, it's 82 mil.
Yeah, I could argue, but we'll leave it at 82.
Yeah, so then you just have to, we just have to do the other one at 82 mil as well, if thereabouts. But we'll locking that off for now, so we don't, if we do fluke it and it is good, we don't have to concern about coming back.
Do you feel like you've got a kind of good idea where it was at?
Yeah, well, Trey's one I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Because our one I just winged it because it was getting real worse and worse and worse, so I just kept tightening it up to try and make it ride a little bit better.
Spring loading it?
Yeah, more and more and more, yeah.
Like that time you did with your dirt bike?
Yeah.
Ended up with a 4-metre lesion on your brain? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yep. Rebuilt coil over butt.
Good job.
Like so. Just put some nuts on up the top. See, she's sticking back out here again. And yeah, that's you see, that's so you can get to that damping thing. But we might do that actually while we're here. So that's loose, as soft as possible. 1 click, 2 clicks, 3 clicks, 4 clicks, 5 clicks, 6 clicks, 7 clicks. We'll just start at 7 clicks.
What way?
Tightening, so they're 7 clicks stiff. See why I couldn't own a brand new car, but if I went into the shed and got myself another 2-3 extensions, there's actually a little convenient hole here that so you can get down to this and have a whole lot more leverage. This one goes down there. Honda did think of that. See, Hondas are good too. They think of these things.
They do.
Imagine a sidewinder. Done.
Surely someone's got an old sidewinder they'll send you.
I know, right? I would really appreciate it. This is good for the cardio. Oh, that's nice. That just chipped that bit of plastic. Perfect. Now I've got heaps more leverage.
Nice.
So that's pretty much it, guys. Too, by the way, that's pretty much going to be the end of the video. Because once I've done this side, I've just got to basically redo the exact same thing again, but on the other side it's the exact same. There's nothing different except for it's on the opposite side of the car. Just different location, different bit of scenery, you know. I'll look at the wall this time instead of the car this time, you know, just a little bit different. Rather than that's the exact same. But I'll get back to you after that. Once we'll go for a test drive once I get it all back together and whatnot, and we'll see how much of a difference it is.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
I'm really excited too, because it's been
First thing through the Woolworths car park and just don't make a noise.
I was going to go rant still.
Okay, no bushes.
Because the bushes are shagged.
Okay. But no donk, donk, donk,
But it shouldn't
knock,
go...
knock, knock.
Yeah, it shouldn't go... Like, it shouldn't be banging anymore like it was.
Alright.
Spring.
Yeah.
So the coils of the
nothing.
spring were all touching themselves. Like, literally all touching them. They're not supposed to do that. That's how I knew that it's not the right spring for the car. Because when I just was watching it and I was like putting the tiniest little bit of weight in the back, they were all pretty much just touching, and that's not even driving. So then when you hit a bump, there was like 2-3 mil, nah, probably like 10 mil before they were all just going like bang. So it sounded so brutal. We're lucky we never put one through the top here.
Yeah, you know.
Lucky. And if it was a Commodore, like this is one thing Commodore front strut towers will fail, is if that was a Commodore, 100% would have come through the fucking strut tower. Like 100%. I've even actually seen, I've seen photos on Google, on Facebook and stuff like that, of like Sylvias and Skylines as well. Like the strut coming through the strut top because of coilovers, because of shitly built coilovers. So it's probably lucky I did actually put this bracing back in, eh?
Yes.
Otherwise Bella would have had a freaking coilover sitting beside her. Would have just missed a bum. She's gonna be like that there. Bella loves the Snazzy's design shirts too, by the way.
Oh, she does. She's Dad's biggest fan.
She loves the
Beautiful girl.
Honda, eh?
She does.
She loves it.
She's learning about all sorts of things and pointing out nice rims and sounded cars and what's that car and is that another Honda?
Ooh. And she always goes, like when we're driving along, not always, but she goes, do that thing, Dad. Run, dun, 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 dun.
It's always been fun, hasn't it? It's never been aggressive.
Nah.
Things are just like, I love that noise.
Do that thing, man. Do that thing, Shazzy.
Especially for her friends.
Yeah.
She'll be like, there's one of the boys or something. And she has a bigger smile on her face when we do it for her.
You would all remember that, but when you were a kid, like if your parent had like, even just a car with like, just simply just friggin' like clip-on rims, you know what I mean? Clip-on rims and a like love heart exhaust and some dice off your mirror, and you were like, as a kid, you were like, my parents are gangster.
Or my uncle, or
whoever,
parents' friends,
I remember that. All right, that's all tight. So your bolt, the one with the pointy bit. They don't both have pointy bit. One with the really pointy bit goes into the bottom of your shock. Like so. Just wiggle it around till you get your thread started. Like just wiggle, 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 wiggle. And spinning the bolt at the same time so you get your threads started like that so it doesn't want to pull back out.
Is it going in from this side?
Yep.
Yeah. I've got one bit in.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Thanks, baby.
No worries.
So like if you had to do that on your own worst case scenario, I could have got the scissor jack and put the scissor jack underneath here, jacked it up so it was the right height, and then all I would have had to do was just manipulate those two, and you could do that on your own if you want, but if you've got another set of hands here, you might as well use them. It's a 17 mil. Gently do it, watch it, make sure the thread's not going to cross thread on you. Suspension parts, make sure they're tight, very tight. Last thing you want is your bloody suspension falling out while you're driving up the road. And it's 17 mil again, these are both 17 mils. Well, pretty much all like brake and suspension components are 17 mil on like every car. It's really cool. Commodores, Hondas, Hyundais. I've worked on a few different cars now and they've all been 17 mil when it comes to this. The Subaru, Cruiser, even the Cruisers ones are 17 mil. Cool, eh?
Made it easy.
Yeah, I wish it was like that all around. I've noticed that with Hondas, they did do one thing right. Say if you've got like two nuts, like right there, one there, and one there, that one will be a 10 and that one will be 11 or an 8 or a 10. It's like they've thought, it's like, what happens if the dude doesn't have two 10 mils? You know, not everyone's got two 10 mils.
That's true.
I was like, as I've noticed that over the years, I've gone,
Makes sense.
guys, it does make sense. That's why you always know, sort of know. Even like your locking ones like this, if it's not a coil over spanner, one will be bigger than the other. Just for that reason, I reckon. All done. Driver side's done. Put back together.
We're lucky. I went inside to start organising lunch and heard a big bang crash again. What happened? Nearly gave me a heart attack again. I've just stopped shaking 10 minutes later.
I tried to stack up my dodgy system here, but I had like two pieces on top of this. Like I had this piece and then another bit and another bit,
And
but
they
were
were
like
tiny.
half the size. They were like that big, and I got it almost to the top. Like it was like this high of the jack stands and everything, and then it just goes, oh, and just fell. I'm like, please catch it, please catch it. It just goes, honk on the jack stands. I'm like, fuck, thank God.
I don't feel at lunch anymore. If anyone has any anxiety tips, let me know. Could really do with them around here.
Now, kids, that's why you use jack stands, because otherwise I would have had another Honda on the ground again.
Another part for me to go pick up again.
No, it
In Mumsy's car.
didn't break anything. Last time just bent a few things. I straightened them up, but you can have a look at the oh no, you can't. The wheels back on now. I'm lying to you. It just hit the bottoms of the brake here.
Not bad. Probably the other side worse.
I think it hit one side worse than the other. Yeah.
It's definitely that side. It's a bit squared off. What are we doing?
Just taking off this wheel. We didn't get around to. Hey! We didn't get around to painting our bloody brakes and stuff like that, but that's because it's me. Oh, mate! Stop it! That's because it's me, and I'm impatient. And I just want to know how the suspension is, to be honest. I don't care about rusty brakes. It could be rusty. I'll fix that up at some stage.
Other day's problem.
Yeah, I just seen like a leaf shadow. Like it was like a leaf moving and it was the shadow. And it full just looked like the brake caliper was just like... oh my god. Might have forgot to do that up. More little spaces. It was either run a spacer and rub the outside just a little bit here, or run no spacer and rub the inside there. The outside I could manipulate, the inside you ain't manipulating that. Unless you do what some people do and just full go to town with a sledgehammer. But then you're going to bash up all this sound deadening stuff. This one looks even worse.
It is the side that's normally got more weight on it, if that makes a difference.
Yeah. It's terrible, man. Terrible, man. Well, you know what? When I go to do these camber arms, it's going to be so hard to get this bolt here. I'm going to have to like... Because you can't even come up from this way because there's this stupid bracket in the way. You're going to have to like do it from here and just be like... 10 years later. Hopefully one of you subscribers will send me a Sidewinder. DeWalt is what battery chargers I have, so makes it easy. Oh, I'm still waiting for my Sidewinder. I'm not going any further until I get the Sidewinder.
Okay.
I'm joking. Do you want to know what I was talking about with the front grill? See? The chrome slats this way, rather than it just being like a weird panel. And then it's got the honeycomb looking stuff underneath here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to try and get like a HRV RS front bumper and choppy and try and chop
Ooh, chop suey.
the bottom half. Like chop from here down off this one.
Get rid of that big hump.
Yeah, well no, it'll like keep that hump,
Yeah.
but it'll just like keep going down from that.
Nice.
Rather than like going all the way back in, because it's like full cut goes back in on itself. Hopefully I can make that work with some plastic welding and whatnot. My hands. Yummy.
Nice.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, subscribe, like, subscribe, comment, share. Tell all your girlfriends and boyfriends and kids.
Bye.
Bye.
Back together.
Yeah, I got the second shocky back together now. I'm just putting all those bolts back in like we did before.
Only one incident to report.
Hey?
Only one incident to report. Anything else?
Nah.
No, nothing you want to confess to.
I wouldn't remember, to be honest. But what are you talking about?
That was so 10 minutes ago. It looks like you're in the driver's seat.
Test drive. Hopefully it's good. We'll be able to tell pretty much as soon as just reversing out the driveway, to be honest.
We will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Are you ready to pee? Well done, pee-pee.
Should be alright, I reckon. What the fuck?
Ooh, good news.
Did that not just go dong dong dong? I don't know if it's just me or if it's sitting a little bit higher. Probably is. It's probably so sagged in the ass. That proper squatting drag car spec. Because then it has this on to go rah, 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 when it's cold.
It's a spec. Didn't you know that?
I swear it is, eh? I swear all Hondas do it. Oh man, me sunny.
Why don't you go to Mum's and pick them up?
Oh yeah. That's a good idea. Is that an old Kingswood? Kingswood wagon? We're not going to feel much at this speed, guys. I swear it's more responsive again since I've replaced the air cleaner. She was freaking dirty ass.
I haven't driven it since then. I'll have to see.
I swear it's like more like. I swear it gains revs really quickly.
Yeah, good. The other one was filthy.
What are they? I love VTEC. It's like boost. It's like a mini boost.
Yeah, it feels good.
It is, eh?
Cools you.
It's like, yeah, you can feel like since I've poured it out.
Steams you forward.
Yeah. Obviously, guys, since I've poured it out, like, port matched the intake manifold and the throttle body and whatnot too, you can definitely feel it. Even though it's fake thick.
Did you do a video on this?
On the what? The dash?
Yeah.
No, sorry guys. I full blown forgot to do
It's
a
red
video.
and gold and it looks great.
I can kind of do, I'll be able to explain to you how to do that if anyone's interested. Is if you have made it this far in the video.
You must be a really close friend or family member if you've made it this far. I like it. You've done well. We're not going to hide anything. Look. Crap.
Yeah, I broke that.
That's okay. Kind of doesn't look too bad.
It's like,
look at it.
It's like $30. $30 and then probably postage, and I can get a new one like of this top piece.
Yeah.
So actually, when I do that, when I get this top piece, a replacement piece, I'll do a video then on how I did it. But it was basically just a purple base coat. So I painted them purple. I pulled them out obviously first, pulled out the window vents, that. And then I wiped them down with some thinners, just gave them a good clean. I didn't even worry about like scratching it back. I just cleaned them and then painted it purple. Base coat, I put two coats of purple, nice and thick. And then I started with black and I like sprayed the black. And I just like half sprayed. So like instead of pushing the nozzle all the way in, I kind of just like half spray it, like half push it, and it kind of splatters like that. And then I went with the gold, and then I put the red over the top. Like the red was the final colour.
Looks good back in the hazards button. The red, I like that. Extra touch. Very good job, babe.
Thank you, baby. Everyone's going so freaking slow.
Yeah, we call it school time maybe.
But at full, I swear it even feels
No,
way
it didn't
better.
knock around that corner just then. We always do a knock on the left side.
Yeah.
Always.
You know, it full feels like it even just drives. Feels like it's driving better. I feel like I could go fast.
Oh, really?
Safely. Like
To the
especially,
speed limit.
like, yeah, hook into a corner at the speed limit, you know.
Suggested speed limit.
Test out the 275 to make sure they grip good. They do grip good. I've tried down our out test on the racetrack.
Never forget Mum and Jaden telling me that when my brother first got his license, his L's, they were coming home. He's driving an old Ford. I don't know what model it was. From memory, I think it was a wagon.
Was that it?
Yeah. And he comes to a 90-degree corner. He held it at 60 k's and just kept going around the corner. Somehow managed to keep pulling it off.
Probably had like
on their
skinny
way.
tyres like on this King's
Probably,
too.
yeah.
I bet you it did.
Yeah.
Lucky
Mum
them.
was so proud of him. He pulled it off, not a problem. There was no stress in it. It was just like a second moment where Mum was like, oh shit.
Wait, this is so much better. It's riding way better.
It is.
Thanks so much, Trey.
Thank you, Trey.
Trey, you full thought I was going to do the dodgy too, didn't you, brother? You full thought I was going to try and make them just work in my car like that. Because when I jumped in your car at Lakeside, you're like, please don't put them in your car like that, bro, or something. And you full were just looking at me like concerned as, like, bro, I don't.
We totally appreciate that. And the springs are way better quality than what we had. If you've seen it, you see the weight's pretty much double. In my opinion, in joules, it's half.
Well, it's like, it's almost like, yeah, it's almost added another spring that I already had. Because it's like we've added 4 kilos. And our
Oh,
springs,
look at that corner. That's a big bumpy
That's a
pothole
mad-
corner. And
what bumpy
new
corner.
spring.
I wasn't even looking. Like, I normally have to look and dodge all the
I
bumps.
know, right?
Ready?
There's more.
Bumps.
Nothing.
And we're doing 60
Oh,
now,
here's a
too.
little hidden secret. See that reflection of our car? What does it look like? Shrek. So when we're driving along and see our reflection, we see Shrek. Makes us laugh pretty hard. Especially when it comes up on buildings and it's nice and round.
Holy shit.
Happy? Are you happy?
So happy. That's sick.
Watch out, don't go up their bottom. They're turning or something.
The old bloody tail lights on the Kingswood, you can barely even see them.
Oh man.
Especially with
You'd
the
hardly
sun.
damage that beauty.
I know, it'd probably right the Honda off. This is a mad bump here, ready?
Oh, no noise.
That bump is like a full bump that goes right across the road, and every morning on the way to work it's like bang, and it's like holy,
And you can't
did
avoid
something
it.
just come through
Just
the
turn
back of the
left,
floor?
babe. They got to 60 so fast.
It did, didn't it? There was a I don't even know what's up. He's coming up your bum hole again now. Stay away from my car, mate.
Oh, you got a friend?
No, yeah, I think he wants to be my friend, but he keeps he's coming too close to me.
Oh yeah, he is too.
In his Nissan.
Maybe he's wondering what's going on. Why are you so happy?
Because I got new springs, new shockies. Oh, that was at like 60 k's too.
Yep.
And it
Another
feels
one, another one, another one.
How do they know I'm turning left? They're following me.
Might know you.
Hear them poppy pops.
Dude. Watch out for school kids. It's a school bus. Alright, we'll drop in and pick up Sunnies. We're
Let's
back.
just hook it. Normally that would have been like bum 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 bum. Would have been, and I would have just let off because I would have just been like stop before the spring comes through the floor.
See you in a minute.
See you soon, guys. Even coming off the driveway, like a sharp gutter driveway.
What's that on your head?
Oh, my sonny.
Happy days.
Yeah. So happy that I've been missing them. Been squinting all day, haven't I?
Yeah. I was just watching you screen on camera, like, when's he gonna notice?
Why is it so busy, mate?
I'm busy.
This is not normal for Coil, though.
No.
Whoa, bro.
You never have to wait. And he's just gonna take out the front of the car. Nice one, Baba. Nice one. This crazy guy's now dancing at the same time as doing Limmy.
Yeah, I do. It's like you just do that and shift at the same time, and then just chill again.
You need to stop in at Woolies to get milk. Thank you. Woo!
our
someone's
steering
dog.
pump one, it sounds like a supercharger.
Oh, yeah. That's
Once
right.
it gets warm.
There's a new corner for our couch. We'll keep our corner for our couch.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I seen a Honda, one of them mad Honda Utes last night at Woolworths.
What do you mean, mad Honda Utes?
One of them mad Honda Utes, like the
No.
trucks.
Oh.
Little Honda trucks. It was freezing.
It's so
cold.
cute.
I didn't want to get out because I was like dressed like I was friggin' like it was 40 degrees. It was like 10 degrees. I'm going in the driveway because it's like just a good tester too.
This is a good test.
Oh wow.
I heard a little bit of a scrub, but I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and it pushed out me plastic for some reason.
What plastic?
On me bloody me like wheel arch plastics. Why is it doing that, man?
Oh, okay. I see. That trim
Yeah,
is
the-
pushed out a bit. What?
Milk and some fairy biscuits.
Yeah, I feel like something too, I'm not sure. So that's a wrap.
Yeah, that is a wrap. That's good. I just have to work out the spring rate. I'll go talk to like a suspension joint about that. Because I don't have any idea.
And there's nothing on Google for the CRV or
Nah,
it's
there's not.
hard. Yeah.
Nah, there's not. There's not really anything on spring rates, really. And like, even if there was, I don't really know how to read like that anyways.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Cheers for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.